What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
You're hiding?
No. We lost something.
I think you're right. Who are you hiding from?
John, you were there. You saw what they did to him.
And now you think they're after us?
Yes, they're after us. He said it himself. They hated him, they hate us. They did it to him, you know. They could do it to us.
Pete, Mary, listen. There's something about all this we don't understand yet. I think it had to happen. Somehow, he did this for us. So you see, there must be something he wants us to do still. Our time's not up yet.
Look, I thought I see him come up here.
I'll check the door.
What are we gonna do?
I know, Judy. It's hammer time.
Judy, good to see you. Can I get something for you? Coke, chips, broom and a dustpan?
No, thanks, John. We're just looking.
Yeah, what Judy said. We're looking.
Oh, Ferris, while you're back there, can you get something for me? I spilled some potato mushroom soup back there about a month ago.
Find anything interesting back there, Nikki? Not really. Just a couple of scared mice.
I should have stuck with a chair.
Mary and Pete, did you lose something back there? Well, actually... Like all that faith you yak about so much. Everybody's talking about your leader. We even saw him a couple days ago. When they buried him, guess you can't have much faith in a dead man, eh, Mary? No wonder you're so scared. But not you, John. We didn't have to check under the rug to find you. Could be John's the only one with any faith. Faith so he could just blindly follow what that guy said.
My faith's not blind, Judy. And what he said was that death wasn't the end. And no matter what I saw, I still believe him.
No, I talked to him once. It was before I met you guys. I was really confused about some things, so I went to see him. Everything he said sounded kind of strange then, but now, I don't know. He said that when my mom had me, when I was born in a hospital, that wasn't enough. I needed to be born a second time.
But you're with us now, Nikki.
And you're still confused, aren't you, Nikki?
Remember when we found you, Nikki? You were yellow, scared to death of everything. We showed you all you needed was a little change. Born again, give me a break. Well, we sure saved your mother some heavy-duty labor pains, girl.
Yeah, you're not yellow anymore. Right, Judy? Now you've got a real color.
Changing isn't enough, Nikki. And he wasn't kidding when he said you had to be born again. But God doesn't want you to be yellow any more than he wants you to look like a Tommy Lasorda doll.
Oh, yeah, bud? Well, what kind of color are you hanging out?
How do you explain this guy, John? You hung around that Jesus guy for years, Pete. I saw you with him. But look at you. Afraid. Worried. Faithless. You're just a big hypocrite. A big failure.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for pointing that out, by the way.
Stop it, Judy. It's not fair to pick on Pete like that. He's been through a lot. And besides, he doesn't need you to tell him he's a failure. He knew it long before you showed up. Oh, Pete, I mean like that time you told me about.
Oh, that.
When was this, Pete?
Maybe a year ago. Remember? Things seemed to be sailing along. I would have done anything for him. Faith was just so easy to have, and I wanted to jump out and do something nobody had done before. I was getting close to him. But I looked at everything going on around me, and I started going under.
You started to sink.
Yeah.
You got weaker and weaker. You got tossed around by the waves, and then you drowned.
Yeah. No!
Then what happened?
He brought me back up.
And he'll do it again.
You guys talk like this guy is Elvis. He's not alive, he's dead. And if you're lucky enough not to follow him, you gotta get on with it. Get on with your life. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no future here.
But there is with us. You guys proved you got real guts by even coming this far. We thought you might be interested in joining up with us. That's really why we came here.
Right. Throw the towel in and come up with us. Join the crowd. Be part of the tribe. Smoke the peace pipe. We come in friendship.
Somebody broke our window.
Look, John, we'd rather have come in through the door, but you didn't exactly leave the key under the mat. We just had to get in another way.
So that's it? You want us to go with you? Huh, you were the ones Jesus told us we had to stay away from.
And never listened to.
Well, it's good to have you back. You know, we gotta stick together, you guys. And if we keep remembering the things he said,
Maybe we won't get tossed around so much.
And never give up?
Come on, Nikki. You can see these people are strange. Surely.
Shirley?
Skip it, Ferris. They're just trying to mess with your mind. They think love is obeying this Jesus character. They think love is putting yourself at God's beck and call. That's not love. It's slavery. Love is freedom, Nikki. Doing what you want. Loving yourself. Beautiful thing. Love is an eagle. Love is a rose.
Right. And you better not pick it, because it only grows when it's on the vine, right?
You know what, Nikki? Judy's right about us. In a way. We do look at things differently. We are strange. But it's because we don't belong here. We're like pilgrims, foreigners. We don't fit. Jesus taught us that if we have our important things down here, then there's nothing waiting for us up there.
But you're talking about heaven, Mary. Roads paved with gold and stuff like that. But I look around and all I see is dirt. I'm a long way from heaven. I don't think I'll ever see it.
And what about Jesus? He's dead, in the ground. And if someone like him can't make it to heaven, as good as he was, none of us will make it.
Sally, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Mary!
What?
what happened?
He's alive, John. I saw him. I talked to him. He said to come and tell you.
But I thought they buried him.
They did, Pete. I went with some flowers this morning, but the grave's empty.
Come on, John, let's go.
This must be what he meant, Nikki, by being born again. And this empty grave. It's kind of like our maternity ward.
Don't tell me those guys were angels.
They were angels.
I asked you not to tell me that.
Yes, what'd they say?
Well, they said that we shouldn't be looking for living people in a cemetery. And that Jesus is alive. And we'll be seeing him soon. And I'm gonna be here for that.
Even if this is all true, I'm not sure I get it.
See, Nikki, it's like you said, and Ferris said, about heaven. We're all just a bunch of failures. We never really had anything to have faith in until now. We couldn't make it to heaven with the record we've got. But now, Jesus has done what we could never do. He lived his whole life without failing even once. Everywhere he went, he taught people and healed people. But actually, the whole time, Jesus was walking down a road that he knew would kill him. But he walked it anyway, for us. And now he's alive again. And I know that he's asking us to follow him down whatever road he wants us to. And it must be walking down that road, Nikki, that we can see heaven from here.
This stuff's too weird for me. You guys can believe whatever you want. Ghosts, angels. But I can think of 100 explanations for what you think you saw. And not one of them is as good as the truth. Come on, Nikki. Let's go.
No, Judy, I think I'm gonna stay right here.
Well, fine then. Do what you want. I'm out of here. You with me, Ferris?
No. Not anymore, Judy. This stuff is a little new to me, but I think I'm gonna stand up for what I know. I know. Oh, and by the way, you can take this blueberry jumpsuit too. I've always liked this stuff better, anyhow.
Well, anyone could see why. You cowards, just remember, there's still people looking for you, and I know just where you are.
No, you remember, Judy. You're the one who's running away.
Well, Mary,
What?
what do we do now, John?
Where do we go?
Go? Out there. And do just what our friend said we're gonna do. We're gonna stand up.